Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to this Facebook Live. I'm here with my friend Elina, and we're going to be chatting about, are you comfortable in business? And it's funny because depending on who you talk to, some people would be like, yeah, what would it take to be comfortable in business, And then other people you're going to chat with, they're going to have a very different perspective about what happens when we're actually comfortable in business instead of creating in business. So my friend Elina is here from Dubai, and I'm here in Miami, Florida now. I've been traveling around Florida from Orlando to West Palm to Miami now. So Elina, I know I put this question out there for you, what did you think about the question of, are you comfortable in business?
I am comfortable in business and traveling with access from Russia to India, from India to Dubai. When I came to Dubai, people already know me because I did something in India and in access. And that's, for me, is amazing. That with a lot of tools, with a lot of fun that we have on classes, you're also known in the world. It's easy. It was easy for me to move from place to place, being an access facilitator.
Well, let's talk about that, because not everyone watching, today or in the future know what access consciousness is and kind of like what you're referring to from one country to another. But I also want to bring a totally different spin on what comfortable actually is. What you're sharing is that you left your country, you went to India, you started facilitating classes. Access consciousness is such a huge body of work. It has tools to assist you in relaxing and becoming more creative, to growing your business, to having different kinds of relationships. I also facilitate classes with horses and leadership, or horses teaching us to be more of what we really are, or parenting, or your body. So it's this amazing network all around the world. It's in 176 or 75 countries. And it has different kinds of practitioners and facilitators. And what Elina is talking about is, when we go from one place to a new place, sometimes it's so foreign. It seems like we have to start from scratch. But with you going to India, getting to be known in India, and then coming to Dubai, you have this comfort and this ease of people getting to know you and being able to facilitate, being able to do, all the different things that you do. You do bars, you do facelift, you do lots of different things. But what if that is not actually comfort? What if that's the willingness to have ease? Now, did you just sit around and hope that one day somebody was going to come see you?
No, of course.
No, but that's what comfort is. Comfort is you're so into exactly how things were yesterday, and you're sitting waiting. So how many people around the world sit around and wait, hope the clients show up? I know, like, even some businesses in the shopping malls, in Dubai, there's so many shopping malls,
Yes.
They do advertisement, yes. They do specials, yes. But a lot of times they're just sitting and waiting and hoping that somebody comes, and the foot traffic in the shopping mall brings them business. Now, there's enough traffic that, yeah, they do have business. You know what I'm saying? But when you're actually proactive, when you're creating with your business, you're not just sitting there hoping that someone shows up.
Yeah. And what about energy pool from Joy's business book? And there is a point of view that you just pulling energy and waiting.
Yeah, that's not really accurate, you know? So one of the things that Alina's talking about is one of the ways of growing your business, but it's not just your business, it's adding energies to your life and living, is to start to engage and allow you to play with the energy of what you would like to add to your life and living. So if you would like to have more business, more clients, more participants, more patients, whatever your industry might be, it's not just about the advertisement, but it's with the advertisement, as you're putting the advertisement in the world, to also allow you to pull energy into the business. Just think about it. When you, for example, I'll give you guys a great example of this. Whenever I wanted to buy a car for 6 months or 4 to 6 months, I would experiment with different kinds of cars. I would first do some homework. What kind of car do I actually want to buy? And then I'd start to see online what kind of, gadgets and gadgets they had, what comes with this car. Is there a new edition of this car coming soon? What is the sound system in the car going to be like? What's the speed? I love fast cars. So, when you start to think about something, when you start to engage with it, it's like this dance that you're already having with it. And that engagement is what stirs up the energy pools. So you start to play, and it's like you're having this energetic conversation with what it is you'd like to have, whether it's more money, whether it's more clients, whether it's a new house, whether it's a new lover, whatever that is. You start by utilizing all the energies of the universe. And that's something I had no idea that I would innately do way before Access. But then I learned from Access how much we are so connected to each other, but we're also connected to energies of different things, gold, clouds, the earth. And when you start to include everything to assist you to become your salespeople, to become your partner in creation, it's amazing what you can create. So even Elina, with that energy pull that you're doing, you're not just sitting and waiting, are you?
No, I did before when I was in Russia. When I just came to Access business, it was new for me. Yes, I did. And wait. But then I
Okay, so
started to move.
what
And
happened? No, what happened when you were just sitting and waiting? Did anything happen?
no.
Well, I think sometimes it does happen. It's just we're expecting something to show up a certain way. Because by you just doing an energy pull, let's do one. Okay, let's just do a quickie just so people know what we're talking about. But okay, so just if you guys want, close your eyes and just bring your business forward. Like for example, my businesses, they're called Global Wellness for All, Bella Pimo, Lulu, Laleh's Closets, like put them all in front of you. Put your business in front of you, or your idea, or the lover you would like to have, whatever you want, put it in front of you. And now with the entirety of your body, just say hello. Okay. That is you already engaging with its molecules. So first, would you guys be willing to say, hey, all the projections, expectations, decisions, judgments, conclusions, computations I've made of who you are, what you are, when you are, why you are, and the types of clients that are going to find you, I'm going to just set that free and destroy and uncreate all of it.
Yes.
Yeah. But now ask all these businesses, all these projects, all these events, whatever it is, products, services, it could be a blog, it could be your website. Now, who, what, when, where, why, and how would you like to be? And now allow you to go out into the entirety of the planet, the universe, whichever you like, and allow you to pull every molecule from the planet into your businesses, your projects, your events, all of them. Just pull it in there. Just like as if you're just like literally grabbing those molecules and just pulling them through your businesses. And do it in all direction, like spherically, underneath you, above you, to the sides of you, under you, front of you, behind you. And as you pull all those energies and all those molecules, start to notice, is your body relaxing? Yeah, because that's what happens when you're expanding your space as well. So now, as you pulled all these energies that are coming, allow your products, maybe it's a class, maybe it's an event, maybe it's a necklace, like whatever those products, services are, allow them to engage with all those molecules that came in, almost like they're saying hello to each other. And now allow trickle, like a little tickle, like you're going to go tickle people, but just like allow those trickles to go out into the entirety of the planet, entirety of the universe, of anyone who's looking for this, who's looking for your business, the voice of your business, who's looking for these products, who's looking for these services, the sessions that you offer. You might be a massage therapist, you might be a doctor. Who are the patients that are looking for you and your business? Okay. And then allow them, whoever's looking for you and your business and knows it, like they already know they're in search. But then who are all these other people who don't even know they need you? Let your trickles of your business go out to them as well. But as you pull them into your business, into your projects, into your programs, into your services, into your products, allow them to find you. Maybe it's your website, maybe it's your business card. Allow them all these different ways that your business shares its voice in the world. Allow them to find you. And continue to keep sending those trickles of the business out. And continue to pull the energy through you, through your businesses, through your projects, through your products, and allow it to go out. Now, there's this energy that just got created here. Anything that matches this space, these energies, follow that. So if someone calls you and they're like, hey, I'd like you to come do some consulting project for me, and this energy matches that, do it. Because that's what you did. You put it out there. But sometimes it looks so different. It might be your aunt calls you and you have a conversation with your aunt and it matches this energy. Don't say, I'm too busy, I'm not going to call my aunt. There's a reason your aunt is actually calling you. I had that situation. I called her, and the project that I was looking to create, she had some clients that had some connections in the field that I was looking at. So when you start, this is where you're taking non-traditional marketing and you're now allowing the whole planet, you're allowing the universe, you're allowing every molecule to now become your salesperson, your promoter, your engager. But also allow the flowers that are next to you. Allow the sun, it's not about excluding anything, but it's like we are energetic beings. Our businesses, actually, they also have energies. You can have the same product that two of us are going to sell, but different clients will come to me versus you because our energies are very different.
Yes, and I realized that really when I did only pulls, something happened, but it was no not fast and not as I predicted. But when I started to go for 3-4 days classes, big classes of Access, like foundation, and I know that Right Voice for You class and Horse class, they are for expanding your business. And I can't imagine what will happen after 6-day class about business when you're doing the tools, you're discussing all the questions, and the people in Dubai are so different. The energy of each participant is so different. The questions that they ask, it's this when you invest in yourself, not in crypto, not in somewhere. Nobody can take it from you. It will be always with you. For me, is the best investment. That
Yeah.
when I participate these classes, then also my value for myself is okay. I'm spending money to my education, so I can increase my session price. I can afford myself better hotels. So you become more valuable for yourself, and then it's more easy to you to grow your business also.
Yeah. And actually, I want to talk about that because what you're talking about is I'm facilitating a business done different class that starts April 20th. And we're going to have 2.5 hours each day and to really go over the tools of joy business. And it doesn't mean every moment you're laughing and having fun, but what it is starting to engage and know what are things you do enjoy. Like I used to think I hated to write. And I realized that's because most people hate writing, but for me, it's fun. I have over 200 published articles for Forbes magazine, Inc.com, women, HR. There's so many things that I wrote for because I realized I actually enjoy it. But then the things that I didn't enjoy, finding people that could come and grow the business with me, and also we start in 2 days. We're going to have the put the fun back in business. So I invite everyone to come play there too. It's like, what if we can add a whole different world of fun in the things we do, whether they're your career, whether they're your hobby, or whether they're things that you're exploring for the future. Like, we get excited about certain things, and that enthusiasm is part of that energy that gets exuded out in the world. And when you are willing to say, hey, I'm willing to look at my business from a different place. It doesn't even have to be your business. It could be you work for $1 billion company, but what about you? What the functions that you have there and at home? Like adding more fun into your life at home as well. Like, what does that create? It was what you were describing earlier. The more you invest in you, the more you're investing in your business, the more you and your business can actually grow. And there is this correlation of how we feel about ourselves. The minute that you are more confident, the more you're making you the valuable product of your life. There is this other frequency that goes out there. And yes, your prices do change. And you also realize you do things so different than anybody else. And I do invite all of you guys just to start to ask questions because, my question here is, are you comfortable in business? A lot of times we're not comfortable because we hate what we do or we think we hate it. We just need to change the energy, the frequency of it, or explore something totally different. But it also sometimes the comfort is we're comfortable not having a big life. If your business is successful, are you willing to actually have a bigger life? So a lot of times we limit the size of the organization. We limit what we can do because we have this commitment to the comfortableness instead of the creation, which, when you try something new, it's not going to be comfortable. And when you're not comfortable, you went out of that box and now you're allowing yourself to explore things that haven't been created yet. It is this new invitation for this open space that can be created the way you would like to create it. So, are you comfortable in business? And are you willing to create and allow you and your life and your business to get greater every day?
I would like to add more people. In one of conversation with you, you said about business is not only your kid, like you are not only the one parent for your business. And when you add people to your business, it's different. The business has its own entity and how it wants to be. That was, and the question, who and what can I add to my life to thrive, is my favorite question. That really, if you are stuck with your business, you can just add someone or something, and you will expand and have fun.
Yeah, actually, that is a really interesting thing that I do want to talk about. Is so often when things aren't working is usually when we pay attention instead of being proactive. So a lot of times when there's financial problems or there's difficulty with the staff is when we look at, hey, let's change things up. But what if it wasn't always about getting rid or shrinking? What if it was the opposite? It is about knowing, hey, this staff member doesn't work anymore. Last week, after a year of having a beautiful person in my business, in my businesses actually, we really had a conversation and it was beautiful. I was grateful for her. She was grateful for me. She was grateful for the businesses, but it didn't work anymore. What my business required, what she required, were not matching anymore. And, you know, with ease, we parted ways. Now, can I add her in the future? Heck yeah. If, again, her energy and where the business is going match. So who or what can you add to your life today, to your business today, to your bank account today, to your revenue streams today that you've never considered before? Because when you're willing to add, you are not just saying, I'm adding a person for the company, you're adding energies, you're adding new frequencies, you're adding new clients, you're adding new maybe accounting system for the future, what you're creating. Maybe you're adding a new product or service. But what you're doing is you're opening the door to allow whatever else that business requires to be added. But it's not until you ask that you open the door to also receive. So that's something to also keep in mind is, are you willing to ask? It's like when you don't ask, it's like you have this wall and barriers here. But when you ask, you put a crack in the door. And now you're welcoming whatever those ideas are, those energies are, the people are, whatever it is. Now you're opening that door. So what doors desire to be opened with your business today if you are willing to be uncomfortable?
Can't wait. Can't wait for the class.
Well, everyone, thank you so much for being here. And I'm just curious, like even tapping into your businesses, like what's different now? Because we don't realize by a conversation, we change the frequency of our businesses. And if I ask, hey, what's your business like now? Perceive that. What is that? Okay, cool. So allow this to open up even greater. And we say, how does it get even better than this? Allow it to get even better. And then also be willing to be vulnerable to look at what's going on in your business, your staff, your projects. You know, sometimes we have products or services that it's not really something we would like to have, We don't put the energy, we don't feed it every day, and therefore it starts to die. So those energies that are no longer contributing anymore, whether it's a person or a system, or it's a product or a service, be willing to be vulnerable to say, hey, I got to make a change here. So who or what can you change in your business today, and who or what can you add to your business today? Well, Miss Elina, thank you so much for being here today. I'm super excited about the Put the Fun Back in Business that starts in a couple of days, as well as Business Done Different, and truly what else is possible if more people knew they can add more fun and explore their businesses very differently than they have in the past.
Yeah, and more Russians with ease in business and fun.
Yes, we invite everyone, including the Russians, including people in Dubai, around the world. These classes are available during global time. So it's a time that, you know, anyone can jump on. It'll be on a Zoom. You'll have audio and video replays, so you can listen over and over again. Both of them have different resources. The Business Done Different has this incredible manual that I love to open. Sometimes I just open it just to say, hey, what does it say on this page, and read it. And it just changes my whole frequency and gives me more creativity. So I wonder what else is possible with business we haven't considered yet.
And they add this class to Road to CF.
Yeah.
Just half a year ago, I think.
Yeah, actually, Business Done Different is a prerequisite that you can utilize to renew any Access Consciousness license. And I've been in business over 34 years, and I have been with Joy of Business since the beginning. So I'm also an advanced Joy of Business facilitator. So all the certified facilitators, all the facelift facilitators, body facilitators, bars facilitators, if you take this class, Business Done Different with me, it also will count towards your prereqs for your license renewals. All right. Thank you, everyone. See you soon. Bye-bye.